everyone, for second upload today. Harriet Truman, A Life Through Time. He lived from 1884 to 1972. Let's begin. Once again, brought to you by the time travel artist himself, Harriet Truman, A Life Through Time. He was born in Lamar, Missouri on the 8th of May, 1884. His father's parents were Anderson Shipp and Mary Jane Truman, and his mother's parents were Solomon and Harriet Louisa Young. His parents were John Anderson and Martha Truman. He was actually their firstborn child, because they had no other alive siblings in the meantime. Fast forward to 4 years later. Now John Vivian is born and Anderson Shipp is now dead. And now here he is with his brother John Vivian. And now Mary Jane is born. He may look like he is in primary school, but he looks like an English primary school boy, but nope, he is an American secondary boy. Even though he didn't even go to secondary school, I think. I don't know. There's not enough proof to show that. Here is Truman and the rest of Independence High School, and some of his friends, of course. And now here's the National Guard. And now Harriet Louisa's dead. Him as a young man in his Missouri National Guard uniform is here in this photo. And now John Anderson has died, and R.I.P. to him. And now here's him for the United States Army. Here he is taken in France during World War I. And now Wilson as president. Now here's married Elizabeth or Bess Truman. And now here's a judge of the Jackson County, Missouri's Eastern District. And now they have their first and only child together, called Mary Margaret. And here is him as a little colonel at Fort Riley, Kansas. And now Silent Cow is now president. Fast forward to the next year. He is now a presiding judge of Jackson County, Missouri. And now here is Margaret, him and Bess Truman in the yard of the Truman home. Supposed to clean up his residence. His last name is literally Truman. Oh, and also, a fun fact about him. Did you know his middle initial, S, doesn't stand for anything? His middle initial is just S. Like Ulysses Grant. Some people get confused with Grant's initial, thinking it's the S is short for Simpson. No reference to the famous, not reference to the famous The Other Family. I mean, they get confused with either he had his middle initial stands for something or not. It doesn't, like Truman. He was on a campaign trail in 1934 while running for the U.S. Senate. And now here's the U.S. Senator from Missouri. Here are the senators are ship launching in Portland, Maine. Fast forward to 2 years later. It's Margaret's 20th birthday. But more importantly, here is President FDR, Vice President-elect Truman, and Vice President Henry Wallace Carr. And fast forward to the next year. His vice presidency was only 1 month long because he served under FDR's 4th term, which was only 1 month long. And after that month, he's now president. Woohoo! And now here is a photo of him taking the oath of office. Fast forward to 2 years later. Here he is greeting crew members from an around the world flight. Now his mother, Martha, has died. He lived to his presidency at the age of 94. Wow, sir. That's the third oldest parent of a US president. The second oldest is James Madison's mum, who lived to the age of 98. Wow, sir. And the first longest lived parent of a US president. Well, it's not really a parent, but yeah, it is a parent. JFK's mother lived at the age of 105, longer than Jimmy Carter, which I talked about 2 months ago. So go check out that video after you finish watching this one. Now, here he is with Winston Churchill himself. And now fast forward to the next year. Here he is with Princess Elizabeth. And now here he is with her on her daughter's wedding day. Her spouse was called Albert Clifton Daniel Jr. and now she is called Mary Margaret Daniel. I don't know why Daniel should be a last name, but it's usually a first name, that's all. Well, anyways, and now there's a first child called Clifton Truman. And now here he is visiting a veteran of the Korean conflict. And now William Wallace is born. And now here he is at a fundraising dinner for presidential candidate John F. Kennedy, which I'll talk about tomorrow. Now here he is at the funeral of FDR's wife, Eleanor Roosevelt. And now Harrison Gates is born. And fast forward to 3 years later. Here is President LBJ with former President Truman. And now John Fifian is dead. R.I.P. to him. Oh, by the way, Harrison Gates II is born. And now here he's listening to President Nixon play on the piano at the Truman Library. Fast forward to 3 years later. Truman died at 7:50 a.m. on December 26th, Boxing Day, at the age of 88. A week after the funeral, foreign dignitaries and Russian officials attended the memorial service at Russian National Cathedral. R.I.P. to Mr. Truman. And God bless America! And also God bless the presidents! Anyways, thanks for watching everyone. Please like and subscribe to both of my channels. this one and my other one called A Sense of History 2. Bye everyone, see you tomorrow for the next 2 posts.